In this tutorial, I want to show us how we can actually code a website using our smartphone, especially if you are using Android. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to set up our development environment. But before then, I need to clear some basic concepts on the three main core technology that are actually used in building a website, especially the front end of our website. That is the user interface that the user sees when they open a website. So one of the core technology is HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is actually used to describe the structure and content of a web page, while CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It is used to control the layout or the presentation of an HTML element, while JavaScript is a programming language and it is used to add interactivity and behavior to our web page. But in this tutorial, we will only just limit ourselves to only HTML. So in subsequent classes, we'll be looking at CSS and JavaScript. So let's begin. So we need to set up our development environment. So to set up our development environment, we need to install our text editor. That is where we're writing our HTML code. So go to your Play Store. Okay, so I'll be using SPCK editor. So I've installed it already. So but in your own case, so just search for it and install it. Or you can use any other editor of your choice like Trep Edit. So whichever one you are okay with, just install it, then open. So it's loading. Just a moment. Just a moment, please. So now once it loads, you see this default page. Okay, in your own case, it might not be this because I've used this before. So just click on this these three dots. Okay, click on this arrow. We want to create our first HTML project. So click on these three dots, create project. Then select HTML. Then give it a name. I'll call it HTML intro. So then click on create. So now it has created the folder or the project for us, then it has opened it by default. So now don't mind the other files that are there, but the one we'll be focusing on is index.html. Select the index.html, then it has actually created a boilerplate or the basic structure of an HTML document for us. So we have the document type, we have the HTML element, we have the head, meta and other HTML elements in there. So now look at this title. Okay, inside this title, this is where you give the title of your HTML document. I'll call this one HTML tutorial. Okay, so then now ensure that you move into this body. Okay, so whatever you write inside this body element is what will be visible to within the browser window. So ensure you are inside this body tag or this body element rather. That is where we'll be writing our HTML code, not inside the head, it's inside the body. So I'll remove what is written there before. So just to put in my own, I'll put in H1. So to do that, just click on this angle bracket. Okay, so now the H1 tag. Okay, then after the H1 tag, the content say this is HTML tutorial rather. Tutorial. Then I'll close my the H1 tag. So to close it, use this, then H1. So to run it, just click on this play button. Just a moment. Now we've written our first HTML. We've created our first HTML file, and we have seen the output. Okay, so subsequently we'll look at how we can add heading, paragraph, links and co to our web page.